2023. Is that the year I get abs?
God. It's overrated. Yeah.
Oh, probably
food.
not.
Enjoy food, man. Anxiety,
yeah.
I found that out for the first, like for real,
Yeah.
like how people talk about it and then you experience yourself. You're
Right.
like, man, what is this? You know,
Yeah.
and it's not even over like necessarily stressful things, but just things would just trigger you, and then everything hits you
And
at
then it
once.
stacks.
Yeah.
And it's so bad. It's been a while since we've done this, man.
Yeah, hot minute.
Man,
Minute.
What was our last video? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's been at least a year, about a year.
It's been about a year.
Yeah,
Probably
about
been about a year. You know, got busy doing other stuff.
Yep. Working
Life.
on stuff. Yep.
So,
What's been up with you the last year, I guess?
man, other than work, dude. I mean, I try to take up new hobbies. You know, I tried to do the whole drone flying thing, and
I remember that.
it was fun while it lasted until I realized how expensive that was, and then I was like, you know what? But other than that, just been kind of just living life. You know, I even slowed down on the video making stuff on my other channel, so I need to get on that because I'm changing the name of that channel. Actually, I'm gonna just rebrand it to myself because I'm the brand.
There you go.
And then I'll still keep the Etsy, but I'm the brand.
Okay.
But other than that, what's going on with you?
Kind of just self-reflecting. Kind of took a little bit of a break from social media myself. I post every now and then, but I would say definitely in the last 9 months or so, I've just been kind of stepping away, kind of observing, working on myself personally and everything, what I could be a little bit better, finding new things to engage my interests for this year. And move on full frontal and step out from the shadows and kind of embrace, you know, who I am and what I'm meant to do. A lot of times, for the last 30 years, I definitely say I've been running away from what I knew I needed to do and who I needed to be. And, you know, just the last, I'm 34 now. So the last 4 years, it's for the first time in my life, I'm actually in control regardless of what happens.
Right.
I'm making the decisions, and I'm not allowing other people to tell me who I am and what I should be doing.
So is that something you learned while doing shadow work, or?
Yeah, definitely.
I
would say taking time to immerse myself and truly figure out, work on the inner child and ask, what went wrong, what's working, what could be better.
Right.
So how to transcend myself. That's what I've been focusing on.
I feel that. I would say, for me, doing shadow work myself, and it wasn't until recently that I actually was able to confront that darkness. Like, oh, this is it right here, and it's the thing that where I always feel like I want to help people.
Yeah.
I always want to help people, but what I fail to realize is, do they really want help? Yeah. Because everybody who has these problems and things, they don't always want solutions to them, and I'm coping with that. I'm just like, all right, well, it is what it is.
Of course, you can't always say everyone, and if someone's not willing, just like we've seen the memes, we've seen the old mentality. You can tell somebody all day it's shallow water.
Right.
It's 3 feet deep, stand up. But unless they want to stand up,
right, there's nothing you can do.
It's falling on deaf ears.
Yeah, but other than that, I feel like leaving the dreaming stage, leaving the planning stage, I feel like I've been about that for years, and you can dream all you want. Nothing's gonna get done until you start executing stuff. You can dream,
manifesting thing too. Yeah, it's gonna manifest itself. But
well, it's not even that. It's like, I would say being a perfectionist has really been something that's held me back on a lot of things.
That makes sense, yeah.
So now I'm in the mindset of, all right, let's just do it. If it doesn't work, we don't have to do it again, or we can figure out a new way to do it to where it is going to work. But we have to start taking action, because look, I'll be 33 this year. I've been planning since I was 25.
It's not, you need to stop looking at it as like a risk.
Right.
Life is risky
Well,
itself.
I'll say, it's a risk. You got to take the risk.
But you have to. I'd rather do it than not do it at all and be in the same place I was last few months, last few years of my life.
Right. So I guess facing that fear, the fear of failure, letting people down. It's like, you know what? If it's successful, that's great. But if it's not successful, that's also great. You learn something from that.
There you go. I mean, look, most people aren't willing even to be vulnerable like that and put themselves out there. They're so worried about safety, security, false sense of self, that whatever persona they've created, this world they live in, always shadowing people's worlds and their worldly views. When you tell them something that they believe is true, but it's not.
Right.
So I commend you for doing that, taking the time to do that. Most people aren't willing to do it.
Oh yeah, man. I would say I've seen some tough times. I would say this year, and when I say this year, I mean 2022, which I guess was last year.
Yeah.
I was at some low points in life,
Oh,
you know.
shit.
So I would say that.
Since 2019, it's just been kind of.
I would say since 2019 was the last great year. Yeah. 2019 was an amazing year.
Into 2019, it just kind of, you know.
I would say, but yeah, 2022, you know, I was hitting some dark times. Like, man, anxiety, slight depression. I was like, what the fuck is this? You
Anxiety,
know?
yeah. I found that out for the first, like, for real, yeah. Like how people talk about it and then you experience yourself. You're
right.
Like, man, what is this? You know,
yeah.
And it's not even over like necessarily stressful things, but just things would just trigger you, and then everything hits you
and then
at
it
once.
Stacks.
Yeah.
And it's so bad. And it's like, well, for one, if you ever do any kind of shadow work, you know, the darkness is not going to be sunshine and rainbows. It's not going to be fun. You're going to see some shit that's going to fuck you up. And I was like, man, I've come to realize that I got to work on myself on a lot of things, a lot of aspects, but that's usually the first step. So we out here. It's 2023. You got any goals this year?
Do some cosplay. Do my first one. I'm going to aim for KC. Do my first cosplay. I want to really get into that.
That's coming up in a couple months.
Yep. So do that. I really want to attend the international one too. That's in July.
Yeah.
San Diego. To put myself more out there. I mentioned like the clothing and everything else. Just putting myself more out there and stop being so afraid and letting these fear.
So take more risk.
Of course. Yeah. That's what it's about. Just risking being more upfront.
Yeah, but I'd say, if you don't risk anything in life, you're not going to go anywhere in life.
I don't want to be fucking 45 and...
45 and still dreaming about...
Yo, next year, though, is going to be my year. You know, I'm just as bad as people who don't follow through with their resolutions, those resolutioners, so...
Yeah, I feel that. Well, for me, I'm finally pulling the trigger on this clothing line. You know, Outlier Attire are coming soon. I have pretty much everything planned out. Working on getting that structured and launched is the goal for this year, because... I feel like I've been sitting on this idea for a few years now, and I have the resources and support system to be able to make this a successful thing. So other than that, I've kind of slowed down on the whole video photography thing.
Okay. Yeah.
That's because, you know, I'm starting to value my time more. There was a time where I was just working and working and working. Yeah. And that takes a toll on, you know, your mental health, your body, all of that.
Of course.
So being able to make sure that I do have time for myself, my friends, my family, all of that. And
there you go. And like I said, you're pursuing different things now.
Yeah.
Constantly and working on yourself. So
yeah, man.
Don't look at it as necessarily something you're walking away for good. It's just something like this table is for right now, and immerse myself in this over here.
It's a tool that I know I'm going to be able to use in my future endeavors. So like the clothing line for advertisements, I will be able to use all of this knowledge and skills that I have for that. So
it's all prepared you for this moment here. Everything that we go through, it's in preparation. It's just figuring out where it fits in.
Right. So. And also 2023, is that the year I get abs?
God. It's overrated. Yeah.
Oh, probably
food.
Not.
Enjoy food, man.
I do enjoy food. I was eating some Chinese food before I even pressed record on this video.
Hey, live your life. I'm not here to judge.
Yeah, but man, other than that, you have anything else you want to add to the pot, or?
No, I guess we're good. I mean, let us know. It's been a while. What's been going on with you? Hopefully, you're consistently going through some transformations. I'm sure there were some dark times for you as well, and maybe you're still going through it.
Yeah.
You're not by yourself. Everyone has their own personal struggles, demons, things they have to overcome. So, don't beat yourself up too much. You know, the world's good about doing that.
Right.
Always remember what you're trying to work on, who you're trying to be. So. That'd be the main thing. Take away.
All right. Well, with that said, my name is Malcolm Eugene.
Will Robertson here.
Make sure to subscribe to the channel. You know, we are trying to grow this channel. What's a goal we should set? I would say 1,000 subscribers would be fun to get. You know, this year.
Exactly.
That's a small goal. We take baby steps.
There you go. Comment, share, anything. Hit the notification bell. We're gonna be more active. Be there for you guys to listen. So we're here for you.
Yeah, he's here for you.
I'm here for you.
I'm here to judge. No, I'm just kidding. All right, we are out, y'all.
Take care.